Hey Pisces, I'm here for another reading for you today, so feel free to take in a deep breath and connect with that inner source of yours so you could know what parts of this reading may be for you. Now the reading is going to be general and timeless. You could have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart, so just take what resonates with you. But if you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one private session with me, Akashic Records, anything else, go to 144bluerosetemple.com, or you can check out the box below. And just as always, thank you for all of your love, thank you for all of your support, and thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe, go click on that notification bell, and go like that like button so you can know when the next reading does come out, and so I can connect more with your energy in the readings. All right, now whenever you're watching this, it can be for you, but we are in the fall equinox. It's a really big shedding of past life, lower parallel timelines, cords, and skin. All right, remembering that we're in the year of the serpent, but whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. All right, but the fall equinox, it's like the falling of the leaves, right? Going within. But remember that we're in the year of 9. So there's a whole lot of soul destiny, soul mission, and soul purpose alignment. All right, for Pisces today, what is the highest message for the Pisces? What is the highest message for the Pisces? We do have fairy energy. Some of you could resonate with fairies. We have growth, expansion, and a flowering. For Pisces, why do we have fairy energy, growth, expansion, a flowering? Why do we have fairy energy here for Pisces? For Pisces, why growth, expansion, a flowering? Ooh, some of you are very magical. I'm getting like Merlin energy over here. We have Avalon Priestess, intuitive awakening. And then we do have Earth magic over here. Now, some of you may really connect with like herbs, the earth. Some of you are Pisces that even have a lot of earth in their birth chart. For Pisces, why do we have growth, expansion, a flowering, intuitive awakening, and earth magic? And some of you just need to hear, you are magic. All right, for Pisces, for magical Pisces, why do we have earth magic, growth, expansion, a flowering, intuitive awakening? We have yin yang, and then we do have the crown chakra over here. All right, so for some of you, there could be a focus on the crown chakra at this time. We do have the third eye and the crown, which that's what eclipse season is going to do. Eclipse season takes off the rose-colored glasses, especially with the North Node in Pisces and that South Node in Virgo. All right, however, we do have yin-yang over here. So let's see what this is for you, Pisces. There's definitely balance coming into your life. For Pisces, why do we have earth magic, growth, expansion, a flowering, intuitive awakening, crown chakra, and yin-yang? We have fame and fortune. We also have new moon. Why do we have fame and fortune and new moon? We have higher self over here. And we do have the crown chakra. Some of you Pisces just need to hear you are a star, okay? But by that, I'm not talking about the fame and fortune part. Your soul star chakra. Some of you need to hear you are in alignment with your higher self. You know, we think of the crown chakra. The soul star is that chakra right above the crown chakra. You are in alignment with your higher self at this time, Pisces, and things are coming in for you. That's why life is magical. That's why you, Pisces, are so magical. You're in alignment with your higher self, all right? Now, we do have fame and fortune. For some of you, there could be some sort of recognition that you're coming into, and we do have new moon, okay? So there could be something about a new moon cycle over here, or just the newness. For Pisces, why do we have crown chakra, yin-yang, growth, expansion, a flowering, earth magic, higher self, fame and fortune, and new moon? Why do we have earth magic, growth, expansion, a flowering, higher self, fame and fortune, Pisces? You motherfuckers. Do you remember when the Ten of Pentacles kept coming up for you, Pisces, and I would call you guys motherfuckers? Pisces. And that's the thing with the law of octave. You know, the law of octave, feel free to go look it up. You know, it's the Enneagram. You know, I'm not saying that you have to like put things in the Enneagram, but seeing it from a consciousness perspective. The law of octave, the intervals, which can seem like karmic cycles, they're working towards your destiny. That's what's happening here, Pisces. You are not defeated. But that's truly what this reading is saying. We have Queen of Cups, defeat, and then the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you may resonate with Archangel Michael, Pisces, where you are not defeated. And again, it's not really more of anything without of you. Like, take this within yourself, right? There's something that happened here with the Five of Swords, but you have a Ten of Pentacles, Pisces. For Pisces, why do we have the Queen of Cups? Why the Five of Swords? Why the Ten of Pentacles here? Pisces. Now, someone took you as naive here. We have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Why Page of Cups and Queen of Cups here? Yeah, for some of you, someone took you as naive over here, but they like kind of counted you out, all right, Pisces? So there's something up here of like someone counting you out. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Coins here? And Five of Swords. Why Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords? Pisces, it's interesting that I have like the rainbow here today. You know, I've always said Pisces, this Piscean collective, you are the Joseph collective. But by that, where Pisces, this is the story of Joseph here in this reading, where Joseph, and feel free to go to the Bible. You can go look up the story of Joseph, where Joseph was like a little Page of Cups and Joseph was channeling. Joseph's own brothers, not sisters, I believe just his brothers, had put him like in jail, right? But with this, the Five of Swords. Pisces, you dealt with someone, a situation that they didn't take you seriously. They didn't actually see your divinity, and they counted you out. However, what God is saying, what Spirit is saying is God's Spirit never counted you out. They counted you in. No one can count you out when the divine has already counted you in. All right, Pisces, and that's what I'm seeing over here. You were in a situation of like someone trying to get the upper hand over you. Now, why the Two of Swords here? Why the Two of Swords? But Justice comes in after this, Pisces. We have Justice. We have the Two of Wands over here. So Pisces, it's like Seven of Pentacles here. Pisces, someone was tricked into hurting you. Very specifically, they were tricked into hurting you. And as soon as they did that, you got Justice over here with the Justice card. But with the Two of Wands, what Spirit is saying is it's also your choice of how you choose to see it. But what I am seeing, and that's the story of Joseph. As soon as Joseph was sent to the guards, Joseph prophesied for those guards, and those guards set Joseph free. And then Joseph became a king. And that's what I'm seeing over here, Pisces. What is this Hanged Man here? Pisces, you are being recognized. The Tower card over here. For some of you, it's going to hit like a tower, all right? Where you are being recognized. And again, it's the story of Joseph. So for some of you, go look up the story of Joseph. The lion's den as well. Daniel was supposed to go, is it David or Daniel? It's either David or Daniel. Was supposed to go to the lion's den, right? Pisces, there's something here that was karmic fate. Now, if you're watching this, eclipse season is all about karmic fate. However, karmic fate can only lead you straight into your soul destiny. Pisces, for some of you, you're watching this because you will have some sort of fame and fortune of whatever that means for you. We have the Hierophant with the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, it's your soul destiny. And, you know, fame and fortune, if those words don't resonate with you, some sort of recognition. That could be in your community, right? That could be in a church, in an office space, in your career. It could be wherever it is. But Pisces, there's some sort of, what I'm also hearing is like spiritual authority with the Hierophant over here. And we have the Hangman. Pisces, you are being vindicated over here. Now, what's coming in with this Ten of Pentacles? Celebration, community, success, Pisces. All right. Now, some of you were sent to the lion's den. That's exactly where God wanted you. And as soon as I say that, my phone goes to 5% over here. You could be seeing the number 555. Pisces, you have, like, from this karmic situation, and again, was a situation of like someone counted you out, someone didn't quite see you, someone felt like you were powerless, like you were too small, like powerless especially. That's what I'm hearing. Everything comes in for you right after, right? Like that's your story of Joseph, or for some of you, and again, I'm forgetting if it's David or Daniel, but in the lion's den. That's exactly where God, where spirit, where you are destined to be, to actually align with this 10 of Pentacles for you, Pisces. All right, now for Pisces, why do we have higher self and fame and fortune? Why do we have higher self and fame and fortune? We have 4 of Pentacles, the World card, and Judgment, all right, and then we have creative expression over here with the Knight of Cups. All right, there's some sort of like judgment here, Pisces. Now, number one, when something is your soul purpose, your soul destiny, and then King of Pentacles over here, you can come out of alignment, 1111. There's karmic fate, which isn't, it may feel like coming out of alignment. Karmic fate always works towards your soul destiny. And then there's like walking into a red flag, and it's a red flag, right? And then that's just a karmic cycle. Pisces, this was judgment for you, though, to be exactly where you were destined to be. All right, and it's actually bringing you a really big opportunity over here with the 10 of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, it can involve some sort of celebration. It can involve some sort of like crowd, and what I'm hearing is also public speaking, and I don't know why I'm seeing TED Talk. All right, now for some of you, it's something like that, where either you're a public speaker, TED Talk, but it says success over here, right? So there's some sort of recognition, success, and things are coming in for you, Pisces, with this 10 of Pentacles, all right? Now that's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. So just know, though, again, with this reading, whatever was going on here, that was your, and again, I'm forgetting, David or Daniel, I don't know, but David or Daniel, I believe it's Daniel, in the lion's den. And everything comes in for you, all right? Now for Pisces, what is some advice for Pisces? What is advice? What is advice for Pisces? What is advice? We have the Emperor, we have the Star card over here, Pisces, and then the Page of Wands over here. So you do have good news and maybe even some messages, and I'm hearing invitations coming in for you, Pisces. All right, but with the Emperor and the Star card, it's holding that authority, right? Being a leader. It does say leadership, structure, protection, authority. We have the Star card over here too. With the Star card, it also represents New Age of Aquarius. It represents sacred service, peace, renewal, hope, and faith. But what this is, Pisces, too, is your soul destiny, your soul mission and path is always protected. It is infinitely protected. In the midst of duality, in the reflections of duality, whether it be karmic cycles or karmic fate, nothing and no one can stop or block your soul destiny here, Pisces. And that's what I'm seeing here, all right, where some of you, and again, it's what eclipse season is all about, but whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. You are in alignment with your soul destiny. All right, I'm going to grab some other cards of advice. For Pisces, what are some final cards of advice? We do have the 7 of Wands, so standing your ground over here. What are some cards of advice for Pisces? We have live. If you suspect that you have been on the wrong road, stop and turn around. Life must be lived and not simply debated to be meaningful. Being indecisive is not an option, all right? So Pisces, this is saying to live, to experience things. For others of you, you're being called also to make a decision, where it's saying to not be indecisive. Now, we do have Mars in Libra right now, and that's a little bit of indecisive energy, but whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. For Pisces, what is some advice for Pisces? The Light Priestess, galactic wisdom, cosmic ritual. All right, so for some of you in that high priest or priestess energy, also you may have galactic origins over here with the Light Priestess. And we do have the gathering. So there's community and community over here, Pisces. By the end of this reading, I do see you attracting everyone, everything it is that's in alignment with your soul mission and your soul purpose. I'm going to grab 2 more cards of advice. For Pisces, what are some final cards of advice? Balance over here. We do have safe space, all right? Now we do have balance, yin yang. So in general, Pisces, and really what this more feels like. Now, I've been talking about tectonic plates, and I've been channeling a lot of the Gaia, Sophia energy. Now, I just got a notification that there's a volcano. The other day, there was a tsunami. Gaia, Pachamama is speaking. And again, with the energy of tectonic plates, it feels like it's symbolically, though, mirroring our own collective cycles, right? Where Pisces, yes, and we think of an earthquake, right? And that's kind of how this karmic fate works, where things are momentarily destroyed, only to be created, right? Or only to come into that creation energy. Pisces, whatever imbalance there was, you are back in balance or in alignment, not only with higher self, but with your soul destiny, Pisces. I'm going to grab a few more cards. For Pisces, what are some final messages for Pisces? Now, runes can resonate with you, even like Sanskrit symbols. We have paradigm shift and Kundalini over here. So we are in the year of the serpent, that Kundalini energy. It's also ascension. Serpents can also resonate with you. And we do have that timeline paradigm shift over here, Pisces, and runes. Okay, so symbols or runes can resonate with you. By the end of this reading, Pisces, you're in alignment with your soul destiny, and it all comes in for you. Now, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.